Members, y'all, this is the Keep Texas Taxpayer Dollars Actually in Texas bill. What this bill says is that we don't follow for the same trick that we did on charters. Because if you remember in 1995, we just needed 25 charter schools to come up with innovation to put back in public schools. And now we have 905. And you've seen the fraud that has occurred in charter schools. So all this bill says, with the billions of dollars that you want to funnel to private schools, that money can't go out of state. Look at page 15. It says that they can send money if the school is located in or the vendor is registered in the state of Texas. So I don't want to see what we had happen where we were sending Texas taxpayer dollars to bail out a failing school in Colorado. Vote for this amendment to keep Texas taxpayer dollars actually in Texas. I move adoption.
Chair recognizes Dr. Buckley.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, the bill currently requires that an education provider be located in Texas, and any vendor must be licensed and legal to do business in Texas. And therefore, I respectfully move to table the amendment.
Chair recognizes Ms. Johnson.
I get that they can be registered in Texas, but it doesn't say they can't share a registration out of state.
Mr. Wu, for what purpose?
Would a lady yield for questions?
Mr. Kelly,
Yes.
yield for questions. She
President
yields.
Johnson, you're not talking about a hypothetical situation, are you?
No, we've already seen this happen.
This is a real situation where somebody running a charter school in this state took tens of millions of dollars of our taxpayer money and sent it out of state for his own benefit.
Third Future Schools, the same guy that has been put by TEA Commissioner Mike Morath in charge of HISD, sent Texas dollars that the law says charter schools need to stay in Texas. And they sent administrative fees, and it happened to bail out schools failing in Colorado. All I'm praying for is don't fall for the same scam. All we're asking is Texas taxpayer dollars have to stay in Texas. The way it's written right now, you just have to have a vendor registered in Texas. Doesn't say they can't share a registration out of state and funnel our taxpayer dollars to another state. Just keep the money in Texas.
Ms. Mayor, for what purpose?
Can I ask the representative questions, please?
Ms. Janley for questions?
Yes.
Did
She
you
yields.
know that the money that was missing from Harris County, it eliminated an IDD service that Harris County had for students who have intellectual disabilities?
It's shameful. I didn't know that, and I appreciate you telling me.
Also that because of these kind of situations that Commissioner Mike Morath did, they lost 6 teachers who teach teachers how to teach children who have autism, Down syndrome, not special education, children with IDD. That money was taken from Harris County. Did you know that? And they were eliminated the only 6 teachers that Harris County had.
I did not know that, and I appreciate you sharing it. And that raises the highlight of the heart of this whole bill. Texas Constitution, our founders said that we should pay to fully fund public education, that every child should have an opportunity. And since the 1990s, rather than fully funding for the last 3 decades, we keep blaming public ed and pushing money out to other people, lining their pockets. And this bill just says, if you're going to line somebody's pocket, can we at least just make sure it's Texas pockets and that you're not funneling it to a bunch of other people in other
two other
states?
questions. How much money, do you know how much money was lost that Harris County lost because of what Commissioner Mike Morath did by having that money sent out of state to an out-of-state school?
Tell me.
It was in, it was over $10 million, if I'm correct?
Millions.
Yes, millions. And the average, do you know how much the average teacher in Harris County makes?
No, tell me.
They make anywhere between $60,000 to $90,000. Do you think that we could have afforded to have more than 6 IDD teachers if we kept that money in Harris County, in Texas?
I pray we were debating fully funding public ed and investing as opposed to pushing it to the side. And let me be clear, I ain't for lining anybody's pockets. I'm just telling you, if you don't pass this amendment, you're saying, oh, it's okay to line pockets out of state.
Thank
we
you
don't want to
so
do it
much.
anyway. We should be spending the money wisely. We should be avoiding fraud. This avoids fraud by saying that people who are vendors registered in Texas don't push their money someplace else.
Thank you
protect
so much. This is a
Texas
great amendment.
taxpayer dollars.
Thank you so much.
Move adoption.
Ms. Johnson sends up an amendment. Mr. Buckley moves to table. A record vote has been requested. The clerk will ring the bell. Show Mr. Hunter voting aye. Ms. Jones of Harris voting nay. Have all members voted? Have all members voted? There being 87 ayes and 57 nays, the motion to table prevails. Following amendment, the clerk will read the amendment.
Amendment by